are gonna see the SAP Easy Access screen and the SPRO screen. So these are the two screens basically where the end users and the SAP consultants work. So let me take you through the SAP Easy Access screen, and then we will see and we'll talk about the SPRO screen. So let's start. So first of all, as we can see, the menu, edit, favorites, extras, system and help. So this is basically the menu bar, we can say, right? And here if you click, so you can see these are the options available. So these are required when you will move on to the upcoming classes. So you can see what all options are available here, and accordingly as per your requirement you can use these options. So the next we can see here this box. So this is we can call the command box. Basically here we put the T codes as in the transactions code, so which I will tell you in the upcoming classes as in what is a T code, right? So basically a T code is a transaction code in the SAP, wherein we can simply enter those T code and we can simply move on to that page. Let's suppose, for example, if I go through the path, here we have accounting, then financial accounting, then general ledger, then document entry. So you can see this FP50, it's enter GL account document. So for passing any entry in this T code, so we can either come by this path or we can simply enter FB50 in this command box and it will take us to that page. So this is how this command box is used. So for any kind of T codes we can simply type it here and we can land to that page. So in coming sessions I will tell you in detail about the T codes, right? So let me just give you an overview about the pages of SAP Easy Access screen and the SPRO today. So this is the command box and this is the menu bar, and then we have the tools, as in you can see here we have the save, then back, cancel, and the print option here. Then we have the find button, then we have the next, and this is for the pages, as in you can move, you can go to the first page or the previous page, and this is basically the GUI windows. So if you click on this, so this is the one page which is open now, and if we can click here, so it will show us 6 pages. The maximum number of GUI which we can open is 6, right? And then these are the options, we can call it as a toolbar. So if you want to do any customization, so you can simply click on customize local layout, and if you click here and if you go to options, so you would be able to see this kind of page here wherein you have got all the options, as in for theme settings, font settings. If you want to change the theme you can change it. So here my theme for this SAP screen is SAP signature theme. If you want to change it, you can see these are a couple of themes which are available here, and accordingly as per your requirement you can change the theme, right? Now you have got the font settings. If you want to change the font, you can select any of the fonts from here and you can adjust as per your requirement. Branding, you can use the company's brand name or the logo, you can say here. So you can select from your desktop the image which is there and you can simply save it. So that image which you will select the branding over here, that will reflect here. Here you can see whatever brand you have selected, you would be able to see that there. So in color setting, if you talk about, so now you can see the color of the screen is quite a navy blue, and you can change the color as per your requirement. You can change it to red, green, yellow, whatever options are available there. You can select the color as per your requirement and you can change it. and rest of the options are also available there as per your requirement. You can customize it and you can use it, and you can simply click on apply, then OK, and it will get applicable to this screen. So that was about how you can customize. So you simply click on this and then go to options, and you would be able to see the customizing page for this SAP screen. Now let's move on to the next tool. So here we have a few options available, as in you can see the user menu, then the SAP menu here, then this is the SAP business workplace. So here you can add to favorites as normally we can add it. So this is a ribbon bar, we can say. Rest we have got the options where basically the end users work. So you can see for any of the transactions code which I said earlier, you can simply go to this path, or you can simply enter any of the T codes in this command box, and it will end up to that page. Okay, if you want to put anything in the favorites, you can simply go to any of the options, any of the T codes, and you can simply drag and you can simply add it into the favorites. Let's suppose I have got FB50 and I want to use that as my favorite because I normally regularly use it. So I simply drag it and I simply put it here, so it will be in the favorites. In the same way, you can take any of the T codes which you normally use, and then that will be in the favorites. And if you want to remove it, so you can simply click here and you can delete, or you can want to remove it, you can simply remove it from here. So if I want to delete it, I can remove it from here and it will be removed from the favorites section. So this is how we can drag it to the favorites, and we can move it from the favorites. So let's suppose if you are using any of the T code, if you want to use, so you can simply go to the accounts and then financial accounting. So if you are doing anything in the controlling, you can go to the controlling. If you are doing anything in the enterprise controlling or real-time consolidation, so whatever areas you are working for, so accordingly you can go to that option. You can select the drop down, and accordingly you can land up to that page, and whatever transactions you want to post, so you can simply go to that and you can simply enter on that, double click it, and you would be able to see that page, and you will be able to post the accounting entries, or you can do the document entry posting as per your requirement. So this was basically an overview about the SAP Easy Access screen. Now let me take you to the SPRO screen. So in the command box, you simply type SPRO, and once you click the SPRO, you simply enter. Then you need to click on the SAP reference IMG. So you simply click on the SAP reference IMG, and it will take you to the couple of options. So you can see there are a couple of options available. So there are many configurations which needs to be done as per the business requirement. So this is basically the screen which is used by the SAP consultants. So here you will do the configuration for the business as per the business requirement. So let's suppose if I go to the enterprise structure, and if I start with the enterprise structure, so I can go here, enterprise structure, then we can go to the definition, and then after going to the definition, we can go to financial accounting, and there here we have the list of the options which we need to configure as per the business requirement. We need to define the company, then we need to define the credit control area, then the company code, the business area, and so on as per the business requirement. Then after doing the setup of this company, we need to assign it to the company code. So these are a few assignments we need to do, and not only about the enterprise structure, there are other configurations which also needs to be done for us: accounts payable, accounts receivable, and global parameters, GST, TDS, banking, asset accounting. So there are a number of configuration which needs to be done. And this is basically the S4HANA system. As you can see here, it's SAP S4HANA. So there are few changes in the ACC and S4HANA, which I will take you in the upcoming sessions. So I will tell you, and I will take you to the S4HANA changes which are there when we go ahead in the upcoming classes. So this is how we do the enterprise structure. So you can come through this path and you can land up to this options. You can simply double click on it and you will come to this define company page, and you would be able to define a company. If you want to know more about what is define company, as in like the definition, if you want to see, so you can simply click on this page on this tab, and you would be able to see the complete definition of what is a company, why we are using it, right? So in further notes, you can see all company codes for a company must work with the same operation chart of accounts, fiscal year, and so on. So there are this is basically a documentation for this particular tab. So you can simply click on any of this tab, and you would be able to see the definition of what is a particular this tab talks about. So this is how you can come to this path. If you know the path, you can come to this path, or if you want to come directly through the T code, so you can simply click on additional information, then display keys, then IMG activity. So if you just click on the IMG activity, so it will take you to the T codes. So you can see these are the T codes, as in for to define a company, it's OX15. For credit control area, it's OB45. For company codes, it's company code is OX02. So the last 4 digit is the T code. T code as in the transaction code. For any options, any field you want to come to, you can either come through this path, or you can simply click in the last 4 digit, which is the T code for that particular option. So you can come up by simply clicking the T code in this command box. Let's suppose if I click OX15, so it will directly take me to the define company page, or I can either come by this path. So this page is basically used by the SAP consultants, and the SAP easy access screen is used by the end users. So this was the basic overview about the pages which are being used by the SAP consultant and the SAP end users. I hope you have learned something about the pages which are being used by the SAP end users and the SAP consultants. So I hope you like this video. If you like it, if you can simply like it and share it, and subscribe the channel for more upcoming videos. So thank you for watching this video.